Today, we'll be talking about Cloverfield sucks. It's not. I'm not gonna make this a 50-minute rant or something like I did in the past. But this movie is so goddamn horrible. Cloverfield is the city version of Godzilla 1954. If you remember the old Godzilla movie, that Godzilla 1954, or less extent, or if you watch Godzilla 2014, basically Godzilla attacks the city. But unlike this movie, and Cloverfield basically is a city movie. It is a city version of Godzilla, basically. And now let's go over the two main reasons why this movie sucks and why you shouldn't watch it. Number one, the shaky camera. I get they're trying to show the human side of a kaiju invasion. Not everything has to be about the monsters. That's what guys are gonna say in the comments. Not everything has to be about the monsters, you know. You can show the human side of the story. Well, you know what movie did that better? The old Godzilla 1954. Godzilla 1954 did it much better, and that came out 50 years before this movie. Okay, didn't need shaky cams, didn't need bullshit, and it did it much better. And the shaky camera is just annoying. It makes the watching the movie annoying. It's not fun. It doesn't make the story better. It doesn't make the characters better. It is annoying. I don't understand these types of movies. It's the same problem with movies like the Blair Witch Project. Another movie that follows this trope. But at least it does it much better than Cloverfield. Number two is the monster. Yeah, the monster is just generic. There isn't really anything unique or interesting about the monster from Cloverfield. There isn't anything really that fun or unique or interesting. No big twists. No big changes to the monster formula. Cloverfield is just a generic monster that just someday pops up in New York. Okay? People say, but the story is good. The movie's suspenseful. But the monster is not a good movie monster. Let's compare this to various monster movies. First is Rampage. How did Rampage explain the monsters, the three giant kaijus in this movie? Well, that's because this company was experimenting on animals, and one of the experiments gone loose, causing their experimental item to basically go down to Earth and essentially to find a wolf, a gorilla, and a crocodile that turns them into huge sizes, and basically they're being mind controlled and manipulated by this company through radio waves. Well, that's a much better explanation than just Clover, that's the creature in the movie, just popping up in New York and destroying everything. That's a much better explanation than Cloverfield. The next movie is The Meg, another movie that critics despised. The Meg explained it much better than Cloverfield. I know it's a shock movie, blah blah blah, but the Meg has been surviving in the Meg for millions of years in the Mariana Trench, which is the deepest point of the ocean, and it was a whole other world down there that nobody knew it was. I know the Meg is basically false, but that even though it's a very weak explanation, still is better than no explanation. Let's not forget Godzilla's backstory. Well, Godzilla started attacking humans because they nuked his home. Clover has zero backstory whatsoever. But then people say, but the story and the suspense. Well, the characters in this movie are so fucking stupid anyways. Why would I root for them or care for them? Okay? For example, instead of listening to the government, they go right into what a monster, the kaiju, or Clover, is fighting with the US military. Wow! Very smart there. Wow, you're very smart indeed. And then they'll go to this big, gigantic building, instead of staying with the military until they might have figured out the problem. No, they'll go right by where the kaiju was by two almost destroyed buildings to save one person. I get it. They're trying to be nice, but come on. Okay? It's not good. Okay? The storyline of this movie is not good. The characters suck. They're forgettable and boring, and there is really no reason to watch this movie. Any any made the kaiju movies, especially the MonsterVerse, is much better than Cloverfield. So if you want to watch a better kaiju movie, watch the MonsterVerse instead. Don't watch whatever this bullshit is, and goodbye.